Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes as things are starting to calm down a bit after this rather, I don't know if strange is the right word, but it was just sort of a bit of an odd event with all these separate features running around. We have some leftover winter weather advisories up for Suffolk County on Long Island. That'll last for a little while longer, and also for southeastern Connecticut and southeast New England. You can see much of the weather over the rest of the country is on the quiet side. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware. This is your place to go if you need salt, sand, Pellido, mag, ice pellets, and flakes, whatever it is you need to get your home and business outside clean and safe after the winter weather we've had. They're at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. 631-756-1125 is the telephone number, and the website is omnitruevalue.com. So we're watching our weather system. The low offshore is starting to organize. The upper trough to the west is beginning to energize it as it gets closer. And we've been talking over the last week or longer as this system evolved, how much it really looked like the January 28th, 29th setup for that storm. And the setups were similar. The outcomes this time were different because of the fact that the upper trough to the west is a little bit further to the west in terms of its timing, and it's sharpening up in the along the east coast rather than back in the Ohio Valley, and therefore we missed what could have been something far bigger. So in the meantime, we dealt with these pieces separately. The upper trough to the west, part of it swinging eastward, a little bit of that ocean moisture trying to back in westward. So between those two systems, we managed to grind out anywhere from, on average, 2 to 4 inches. Some places in eastern Pennsylvania got 5 or 6. Waiting to see what some of the final amounts are, and we'll sort of evaluate, how this all played out and why things happened the way they did. I always like to look back in hindsight and see what went right, what went wrong, so we know for the next one. And the next one, we can tell you, by the way, is going to be a rain and wind event. Before that, though, here's the last of the radar. There's one last band as of 6:30 Eastern Time. And you see it here in southern Connecticut to western Long Island and then down into parts of New Jersey. Most of what's here is on the light side. There's some steadier snow going on in southeastern New England right now, up to about Boston, and then heading down further south and east from there. So all of this is happening while that back edge is inching eastward and will move offshore later this evening. And then you can see the energy from the upper trough to the west producing some snow showers back in parts of Indiana and Ohio. So let's look at the week ahead because our next weather system is going to be a rain event, and we will take you through what's going to happen before that. And of course, we're going to be very cold tonight, Monday night into Tuesday morning as this cold high builds into our north, and it is going to move out slowly. So the warm up that's going to happen is going to be a slow one on Tuesday, and then it will accelerate on Wednesday. I'm expecting that we should be okay sky-wise with sunshine tomorrow, clear skies tomorrow night, and a mostly sunny Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, probably some clouds will start getting into the mix. You're seeing the high out east of Cape Cod, those southerly isobars taking over. That southerly wind this time of year is not a particularly warm wind because of the fact that it's coming off the ocean where ocean water temperatures are in the 40s. But then that wind bends a little bit on Thursday. And then we've got this storm. Here's the next one coming out of the southern plains. Heavy snow and ice for Missouri, northern Illinois, and eventually even to Chicago and the Great Lakes. So this is their storm as it runs up the St. Lawrence Valley. We're going to get into some heavy rain and some strong winds here on Thursday, later Thursday night as this cold front moves through. Might even see a rumble or two of thunder with that. We'll be in the 50s we should be up in the 40s to near 50 on Wednesday. I'm sorry, so I'll be back up. So 20s on Monday, 30s on Tuesday, 40s to near 50 Wednesday, 60s are possible, I think, on Thursday, especially away from the coast. Front goes by, colder air comes in behind it. It's nothing exceptional here, just going to bring temperatures back to seasonal levels. Then we have another weak front that comes through late on Saturday with drier and colder air from the north, so perhaps the second half of the weekend will be a little bit colder than the first. That's a colder high and a bit of a colder air mass coming down from eastern Canada. But this isn't going to hang around either, as it goes out to our east, and we go through the same thing all over again, probably for the middle part of next week. So that's the new pattern we're getting into. We'll see whether it lasts longer than a week to 10 days. Maybe it carries us out to the end of the month. I think in the long range, I'm thinking that there'll probably be one more window that opens up very late in February to the first 10 days or so of March. Based on what I'm seeing, there's no guarantees. But for winter weather lovers, it's clear that we're almost into mid-February here, so there's only about another month left where we could wind up seeing wintertime weather. Weather in 5, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. 631-756-1125 is the phone number, and the website is omnitruevalue.com. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Hope you have the winner. Hope your boxes win, and we'll see you later.